Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's Roll of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today for a whip and chat. What is a whip and chat? It is work in progress, and this is my work in progress that I'm doing right now. I started it at the retreat at the beginning of May in Michigan. It's called Winter King Storybook, True Heart, licensed by romantzart. It is from Captured by Radiance. It is a 60 by 91 centimeter. It is square drill, and it is turning out really nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna continue on working on this. I did stop and I did do a Bella Diamonds. I did about halfway and I stopped because I needed a break from all the color blocking. So I came back to Winter King because this painting just makes me happy. So that is why I am doing this one. So if you do hear a dog whining, I do apologize. Tyler just left for work and now the dog feels the need that he wants to whine because Tyler isn't here. I have drills everywhere because these containers do not fit well on my workspace, so I have to have some over here and I have some over by where my computer is supposed to be. I'm using my Firefly white tray. You know I love this tray so much because white helps with everything. And I am using my pen from Palm Pal Pens that my friend Tia from Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction on YouTube. If you haven't met her, go check her out. Or I'm pretty sure you do because I go live with her every other Saturday. And she made this pen for me. I picked out the colors. And I think on that live, we decided that we were going to call it Pink Passion, something. I think it's Perfectly Pink Passion. I'm not 100% sure if that's what we decided. But anyways, I just decided to go with this one. It's light on my hand. It's really easy to, it's very light. And my hand, you know, my trigger finger has been acting up. So I thought, let's try this pen and see how it goes. Now, if you buy one of those vacuums, you can use these pens because it is hollow all the way through. So it does work on those vacuums. So that's just another thing to consider with one of Tia's pens. So, yeah. What did I pick up? I don't even remember. Oh, the check mark. So, what has been going on in my life? Not too much. We got the pool up. It was nice weather last week to be sitting out. We got new patio furniture. My sister went all out. This is not me because I don't have money to buy all of this stuff, especially with all the trips I've been going on. So she bought some new patio furniture and we got the pool that she bought, you know, but I put the water, you know, we've been sharing the responsibilities. So that's that. But it's too cold to go in it this week. It is freezing. Tyler complained last week that it was too hot in his room, that we needed the air conditioner on, so he put the air conditioner on. But now, this week, it's freezing, and I refuse to turn the heat back on. So, that is why you see me with a sweat top on, which you barely ever see me with, but it is kind of nippy here this morning, so by afternoon, I'll probably rip it off because I'll get too hot by afternoon. But for now, I am chilly. So I have this sweater on to keep me warm. Work was not that great on the weekend. It felt like it went forever. Like that was my first weekend in a while that I worked, so it was kind of brutal. I'm not gonna lie. And on Friday, everything and anything went wrong. And I had just a horrible day on Friday. Saturday wasn't too bad. And Sunday wasn't too bad either. But I had, I came into the end of a lot pretty much. I think there was like 1,000 cases left. And then I switched over to another lot. But I didn't have to do a washout because it had carrots in it. So then I did that order. And then after that order, it was only for 1,000. I had to do a washout. So then I had to do a washout, and then we switched to wax beans. So I had a very busy Sunday, the end of the Sunday, and then they were only going to run until midnight, and then they were going to shut down for the big clean because Monday was a holiday here in Canada. It was Victoria Day weekend. Victoria Day weekend is celebrated for Queen Victoria, but we also call it Me Too for weekend. It's just a slang that I don't know whoever came up with Me Too for, but pretty much Me Too for is kind of like the beginning of the good weather. They always say don't plant your flowers until after May 2-4 weekend, because usually by then there's hardly ever frost. I don't know, because it's kind of cold this week. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, May 2-4 is usually, you know, the kickoff to the good weather, and a lot of people go camping and do all those fun things. There's a place here, it's about maybe 30 minutes or maybe even 40 minutes away. It's called Grand Bend. It's like a beach on Lake Erie, and a lot of people, like a lot of young people, gravitate to Grand Bend for May 2-4 weekend, and it's just busy and the streets are packed. Usually when it's really nice weather, but this May 2-4 weekend, not so much. Maybe the Friday, but Saturday and Sunday, it started to definitely chill down for sure. Oh, there's the cat. I hope she doesn't venture over here because she just likes to step on everything. So yeah, she ended up staying outside last night because she always does that. She runs out, and then when it comes time to come back in, she isn't anywhere to be found. So this morning I saw her. She's standing by the patio door saying, "Let me in." So I let her in, and she had her breakfast. But now she's being a little turd. She just left. She wanted to see what was going on, and then she just took off. So the arrow button, I haven't seen that one in a while. Where would that one be? Oh, it's so hard when, I don't know why these kids all of a sudden decided that they want to do over 50 colors. Come on now. I remember back in the day, I feel like I'm old. I remember back in the day when we thought 54 colors or 60 colors was like, woo, that's a lot. Now, kits are 60 to 70 colors average. It's like, that's a lot of colors to think in my head. That's what I'm thinking. But what else has happened? Oh, Clem has been limping. Something's wrong with his foot. It all started when he bought these shoes off of Temu. Don't buy shoes off of Temu. And he wore them for about a week, and then he realized, oh my gosh, I can't get this back in here. What's going on? What's going on with my life? And he was complaining about his foot hurting. And I'm like, well, what did you do? And he's like, well, I don't know. Maybe it was those shoes. And then he was starting to feel a little bit better. And then he was watching the hockey game in the garage with his friend. And he went on he has his exercise bike there. So he went on that for a bit. And then he thought, oh, I'm going to do some jumping jacks. I don't know why he thought to do that. But anyway, about the second jumping jack, now his foot is really hurting and he's limping. So I don't know what's going on with his foot. Someone said they think it's some, I forget what it's called, some foot thing. And yeah, he's not a happy camper right now. He couldn't cut the grass, so Tyler cut the grass yesterday. He only did the back. He comes in, he's like, my earbuds died. I'll do the front tomorrow. Which I can hold my breath because now he's gone back to work today. So who knows? Hopefully Clem feels better today. I don't know. He hasn't woken up yet to find out. That's a flower. I wish I had more stuff to make the... I'm very, you know, not a risk taker. When it comes to changing out colors, I know I'm boring. Just call me boring old Liz. Boring old Liz. So, yeah. Luna, I bought some new water rings. You know, water rings now have like this floaty device that goes on their chest too, so they don't go down at all. It's not just on their arms anymore. So I bought one of those for her off of Amazon because hers from last year, her mom says she was growing out of them. So I bought her some, but it's like not just to stay here. Like I bought it so she can use if she goes to her mom's boyfriend's pool and stuff like that. Like, you know, her mom will just have to come pick them up, see if they fit her first. I should tell her to come over today and do that, just to make sure that they fit. But she came over a few weekends ago, and I haven't seen her since that time she was over here spending time with me on, oh yeah, it was Mother's Day. So it was last week and I was off, which is very odd because usually the weekends I'm off, she's not home. But her mother had her for Mother's Day weekend. So I got to spend time with her on the Sunday, which was nice. I haven't seen Alyssa in a while. She's been working more hours, and her boyfriend started a new job. He quit the fancy restaurant at the Kellogg's building and now is working at some golf resort in a little town not too far from Strathroy. So he's working there. He bought a new car, so that's good. He has a reliable car to go back and forth to work. And Alyssa's still working at the mall in London. And yeah, she's been doing okay, but I haven't seen her, and I told her I really want my toes done before I go on my trip to Ohio. I'm starting to get a little bit excited about, you know, seeing my friends again in Ohio. I can't wait. There's nothing like a retreat. You need to experience a retreat to understand what I'm saying, but they are so wonderful. You meet so many wonderful people. Am I doing the right symbol? Yeah. And yeah, it's just a wonderful time. I highly suggest. So I have some upcoming news on when I start talking about my diamond painting life, which I will talk about right now. So my diamond painting life is, I'm working on this canvas, obviously, and I'm working on that one from Mary's Diamonds. It was one of their newer releases when they're still Mary's Diamonds, but now they're Bella. I think I said Mary's Diamonds twice. It's Bella's Diamonds now, but it's one of their older first original kits. I won it at the retreat, and it has a lot of color blocking, so I was working on it for a while, but then I decided I want to switch back to this one. So I switched back to this one, so I have this one and that one on the go. That one's about halfway done. I got to about the halfway point. And I still have my huge, gigantic Train of Dreams still sitting there, which I probably only have like a 40 by maybe 50 left to go on it. But it is what it is, and I'll get to it eventually. It will be done by the end of the year, for sure. That's my goal for that one. Like, that one's always been put off on the back burner, but you know, I will eventually get it done this year. For sure. It's a round, and you know how much, guys, I love rounds. No, I don't. No, I don't like rounds, but I do prefer squares. I am a square kind of girl. I'm a square kind of girl. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. I am starting a new project for the retreat at the end of June. So I have to get this one done. I want to try to get the Bella Diamonds done and maybe work. My goal is to be working on Train of Dreams before I go to the retreat, and then I don't know, well, maybe I'll start the retreat one. I hate starting a fresh one when I go, so maybe I'll just start it like a week before or something. That way it looks like I have some kind of progress happening on my canvas. But I don't want to start it too early in June and be done by the retreat, you know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And I'm super excited to work on that one because I love it. And it is a Diamond Art Club, and it is from my favorite artist. So if you know me and you've been following my channel for a long time, if you're new, welcome. I'm happy to see you. I hope you stick around. Another big news for my diamond painting life is that we have started a committee for the Canadian Retreat. So the Canadian Retreat is on the works. It is going to be in Alberta, Canada. It's not going to be in Ontario. It's going to be in Alberta, Canada. We do have a venue. We just got to book it, and for the dates that we want, we're thinking mid-July is when we're going to be doing. Oh, great. Nice big truck just coming down my street, or maybe they're working on the roads already. So I don't know how long I can do this whip and chat for. That's just wonderful. I forgot. Today is Tuesday, and now they're working on everything again. Well, back to the retreat. There will be a retreat in 2026 in Manitoba. More things will come about it. It is not in Winnipeg. It is about an hour away from Winnipeg. So if you're flying in, you're probably going to have to rent a rental car to get to the venue. It will include food and your lodging. So we got a pretty, I think, a fairly decent price. No more than you would pay for an American retreat. So yeah, I think we did well. I think we did well with this venue. We still got to figure out some stuff, because I'm not going to say put it in stone that this is the venue, but I'm pretty sure 100% it will be. We just got to finalize and talk to these people and make sure we got that spot for that time, because we don't even know if we can book it for that time of the year. It is a year away, so we're hoping that it will be okay, but we will see. And yeah, I'm excited because I've never been to Manitoba. Like I said, I've only been to Ontario and Quebec. So this will be the third province I get to see. Canada is very big, guys. It's very big. It's not like the States where you go and you drive, like you can drive, like, let's say like my trip, like I can drive through Michigan and then I'm already in Ohio. Like, it's not like that here. You gotta drive hours upon hours before you hit another province. So yeah, especially on this end of the woods. And like, I'm not talking like the East Coast. You go New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, you know, they're all around the same area. But, you know, Ontario, the province I live in, it is so huge. Yeah. It's very big. Very big. So we want to drive because we want to see Canada. So it is a long drive. We probably will have to do a layover somewhere. But, you know, it will be a nice experience, especially when you go up north. Ontario is so beautiful. It's so beautiful up there. So, yeah, I am looking forward. I think we're going to go the Canadian route. We're not going to go through the States. We're going to go the Canadian route because we'll probably go with the Chichiman over to Manitoulin Island and cut Ontario that way instead of going around the Great Lakes. But that's also pricey too, because it's not cheap going on the Chichiman across. And if you think, we got to do it 2 ways. So this is going to be a very expensive trip, to say the least, for next year. But I am looking forward to it. Very, 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 very much so. I'm gonna start saving my pennies now for that trip. And you know, I'm excited to see more than just Ontario or in Quebec. Like, I want to see more of Canada, because the country I live in is such a beautiful country, and I haven't experienced enough of it. So more stuff will come about the Canadian Retreat, our name and all that stuff. We did pick out a name. I'm not going to give it out yet, but when it is announced, you will find out. And it's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be small. We're only going to average 36 people. So because it is our first retreat, we're thinking we might not get enough wants to go, so that's why we're keeping it small for the first year. If you get on the waiting list, don't worry, because usually there is room for you to come in. But this time around, we are going to space out. We want to start it early so we can space out the money so that it doesn't seem like you're paying big chunks every, like, I want, like the other retreats, I think it's like the deposit and then 3 payments. The deposit is non-refundable, so you will not get it back if you back out the deposit. But it's going to be pretty much the same standards as all the other retreats that have been going on around the United States. Just this time it's in Canada. Canada. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. For sure. So we've already talked to a few vendors. Some vendors have been excited. We are trying to focus on Canadian vendors for this retreat, but we are open to American vendors as well. So if you are a small shop, or you know someone that has a small shop and wants to be a sponsor for the Canadian Retreat, just give me a message and we'll be happy to take you on. Honestly, we want to make this retreat fun, exciting, new. A lot of Canadians don't get to go to the retreats, so this will be an experience in itself for them. For a lot of Canadians that don't travel to the United States for the retreats. And we're going to try to, do it the same way they do it. And, follow suit. So, yeah. It should be fun, guys. It should be fun. And it's actually happening. Before we were always talking about it. But no. It's going to happen in 2026. So keep July 2026 open in your calendar because you're coming on vacation with me. And yeah, it should be fun. I can't wait. We always say stuff and then Clem's like, oh, 2026 is kind of early. Like he thinks. And I'm like, no, it's not. We can plan this in 1 year's time. Come on, we can do this. So that is what we're doing. And we want to spread out the payments so that it doesn't feel like you have to rush to get your money. And plus, if we break it down to smaller amounts, it's more manageable for people to put aside or to pay out for the retreat. So that is what we want to do. That is what we are doing. So yeah, super excited, guys. Can't wait to hang out with y'all. Can't wait to hang out with my friends that I met at this retreat that will be at the Canadian Retreat. So I only say that because, they're part of the committee. So I know that they're going to be there with me. So there you go. It is all fine and dandy and good. And I can't wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not a good singer. I do apologize. I'm so lazy. I don't want to go all the way to my bedroom because Clem's painting is still in the bedroom from the retreat. And he put my extra drills in his container. And as you can see, I'm running out of black. But I'm too lazy. What the heck? These dots, I have snap dots in here, and I find that they are very, very finicky. And they're not like glue dots where it pulls it right out of the socket, you know? And I'm trying to reuse it as much as I can. I feel like one dot isn't enough, but 2 dots is too much. And when I try to put a half dot, it's even too much. So I don't know, but if you've never bought snap dots from snap Crafters Cafe from my friend Uncrafty Crafter Jenny. This one, you know what? Unicorn fart smells so good. I'm sure unicorn poop smells just as good. Oh my god, they smell so good. I don't know if a unicorn can fart this good, because I'm telling you, I wish my fart smelled like that. I wish my fart smelled like that, honestly. Because it smells so like rainbowy, lovely. I don't even know how to describe it. I almost said subscribe. Describe it. You know, Liz, maybe you should have took speech therapy as a child. But back then they didn't have stuff like that. So I could pronounce my words better, because I am horrible at pronouncing anything. Yeah. I'm horrible at lots of stuff when it comes to, you know, learning. But like hands-on learning, I'm pretty good. When I'm at a job, I catch on really fast. And yeah, that's why I'm good at what I do. And that's why I was good at the pharmaceutical place too. Oh, I miss that place. But you know what? If I hadn't left there, I would have never met Clem. So, you know, sometimes I think God puts things in our path for a reason. You know, I thought my reasons were different back in 2020. Thought things were going to go a little bit different, but then it didn't happen. So, yeah, but I'm excited about it. What happened in 2021 when I met, well, I didn't met Clem in 2026, but we didn't start dating until 2021. Yeah, so he is very, very quiet. And even if you met him, like if you met him at a retreat and stuff, he is very quiet. He is not much of a talker unless you get alcohol in him, and then he'll talk your ear off. But if he's like plain old sober, when he gets into like, he doesn't talk much. And he's always been like that at work. Like I said, I worked with him since 2016, and he barely ever talked. But sometimes he'd talk to me outside when we would go out. Like, obviously he smokes. Oh, look it. Someone's coming to visit me. Hi, Izzy. Are you coming to show everybody who you are on camera? Yeah? Yeah? What you doing, Izzy? Izzy, those are... Nope, you can't walk there. You can't walk there. See, you get yourself in these predicaments. She's on top of my containers. Seriously. Seriously, Izzy? What you doing? What you doing? No, you can't bite that. What you doing? Izzy? What are you doing? Do you want to go outside? Is that why you're coming here to annoy me? Because you want to go outside? Oh, thanks for rubbing yourself on me. That's just wonderful. Oh, this is Sticky. Hello? She's trying to eat the package that Tia's pen came in. You're silly. Yep. So everybody, this is my this is my troublemaker. Yeah. Izzy. Well, that made her leave real quick when she dropped that. Probably scared the bejesus. Like, she dropped drills everywhere because she spilled the kajeebies out of us. Yeah. So that made her take off. Look at all these nibs on this black. I love acrylics, but I tell you, the nibs on them are so terrible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything's falling off my pen. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to venture off into the bedroom where the beast is snoring and get my other package of black. But for this little section, I did all the black. So I'm okay for a little bit still. Something's going on over there. I think they're paving. Oh, they were like cutting up my driveway the other day. Right with my car. Right there. And I'm like, the dust is flying all over my car. And then my neighbor texts me on Messenger. Oh, Liz, you might want to move your car. And I'm like, oh, you guys watch everything over there. Like, I don't even want her to know I have a YouTube channel. Because I guarantee you, they would watch it. So, yeah. I don't think she's figured out that I have a YouTube channel. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this letter right here. Last night, my girlfriends from work came over because, you know, yesterday was a holiday, so our friend Felicia that went to the other rotation when they switched us all around, that's the only time we can really all hang out together is on a holiday because we all have it off. So they came over because I told them to come out, check out the pool. So we're sitting out on my patio on my new furniture, but it was freezing out because they came later in the evening. And then I saw that my friend FaceTimed me twice. Not FaceTime, but on Messenger twice. And I missed it because I was outside gabbing with those guys. And then by the time I came in and finished and made dinner and got settled in, she must have been busy because she didn't get back to me. So yeah, it's okay. Because the mid-afternoon I was on that Zoom meeting call for the retreat. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to have a Canadian retreat. Yeah, it's gonna be all unicorn farts and rainbows and stuff. Then I was thinking, like, we came up with a name for the retreat and stuff, but we didn't come up with a theme. Like, should we just keep it as, like, Canadian, like a Canadian theme for the first year? Because, you know, it is our first year of doing a Canadian retreat. Like, should we keep it that way? What am I doing? There's still some up there, Liz. And, like, I don't know. You know, there's lots of things you can come up with for Canada. Like, lots of, you can do, like, Canadians, like, people, when people think about Canada, they always think about mooses and beavers and stuff like that. You can kind of do it, like, in bears and, you know, wildlife. We could do it wildlife, or we could do, I don't know what we could do. Or we can do, like, the Caribbean Canada, because there's no such thing. Well, this is the closest you're going to get to the Caribbean in Manitoba in July. Don't ask me. I've never been to Manitoba. And I'm pretty sure where we're going, there's no polar bear, so we're safe. We are safe. Oh no, here comes Izzy again. Izzy's coming for a visit. Is he? Really, is he? Honestly. You stepped on my canvas, Izzy. You stepped on the canvas. Now what do you got to say for yourself? Look it. Look, Izzy, look. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. See, all I have to do is touch her and she'll leave. She's like, don't touch me. Izzy, honestly. Seriously, Izzy? She's like, oh, I'm just going to walk back and forth where you're doing. So until you get up and take me outside or something. I don't know what she wants. Like, I wish she could talk. Izzy, why can't you talk? Like, if you talked, I would understand what's going on with you. But you don't talk. So how am I supposed to know, Izzy? How am I supposed to know? You're going to ruin the glue on my canvas. I don't want to see your bum. Enough. Honestly, Izzy, please. Oh, you want to touch that again, so I'll fall on you again. Is that what you want to do? Yeah. Oh, yep. You almost fell off the... Yep. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. Oh, yes, you are. You're so beautiful. Yeah, I know how much you love that. Not an affectionate cat. Not an affectionate cat at all. She is not at all affectionate. So yeah, she's gone. But I have a feeling she wants to go outside. That's why she keeps on. It's always something. She's up here for a reason. Either she wants food, but I know she doesn't want food because she has food. Or she's out of water. Or she wants to go outside. It's not because, hey Liz, I love you so much, I'm coming to visit you. That's not how it works. I had to pause there for a minute because I had Izzy fur up my nose and my sister came up here telling me that the towels were done from the dryer. And she went to the washroom. I'm like, I'm filming. Hello. Come on. But I think I got enough of a video for you guys for a whip and chat. And I will see you guys next week. I do have some kit downs that I want to do. I'll probably film those on the weekend. I always say that, and then I never want to film on the weekend, but I'm going to have to film this weekend. It's a must. Plus, I'm pretty sure the weather's still going to be crappy here. So it's not like I'll be venturing outside. But I do say in the summertime, I'm not going to be around as much. Forewarning you guys now. Because I want to spend time by the pool. By the pool. Relax. And do all that fun stuff. And I'm going to go because now my sister's up here and she's going to make a racket. I just know it. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, save the date. Well, save the month because we don't have the date yet. But, you know, we're going to put up a thing, save the date, when we get the venue secured so that we know that we are gonna have. It's gonna happen, guys. It's exciting. It's gonna happen. We're having a Canadian diamond painting retreat. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun. And, you know, it's in a place where, you know, there's a lot of activities that you can do if you don't want to diamond paint all weekend. It's going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. With that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, guys. I'll try to do a Fun Friday. Let's see if I have motivation to do Fun Friday this week. Till next time, take care, everyone. Bye. Hey guys, it's me again. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe to this video and hit that notification bell and it'll remind you whenever I load up a video. I'd be super tickled pink. Till next time, guys, take care. Bye.